And you can't lose this draft. If you're the Giants, you cannot come out of tonight being like, oh. You have to be coming out of tonight like, yes, we are the better team. And I think that's going to happen. Please not Wirfs. And now I promise that we do a prayer. We're going to pray that we do not get Tristan Wirfs. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. So it is draft day, and it's very exciting. I'm so pumped. It's finally here. Right now it is, what time is it? 9:38 in the morning. And you haven't heard a lot of rumors today. I think the Browns are going to trade back. In fact, I have my mock draft right now. This is my final mock draft on the screen. And I was thinking about including Miami Dolphins trading up to 2. I haven't created just yet, and I think that's going to happen because I follow this guy, Tim, with Online Big Blue. Online Big Blue is a channel, I think, or like whatever the channel name is. I'll definitely give credit to it in the description below if I remember. But he commented on one of my videos. I really like the guy. He has inside sources who predicted James Bradbury, Blake Martinez. So I definitely do trust that source. And they've been saying for the past week or so that Andrew Thomas is higher on a lot of people's draft boards. I'm starting to get nervous about, teams trading up for Andrew Thomas, but I still like Jedrick Wills. I wouldn't be mad if we end up with the consolation prize of Jedrick Wills. But here's the question. Do we love Andrew Thomas? And if so, I know we've been kind of lukewarm with everything. We're being willing to trade back, which suggests that we don't love any one of these guys. But would we select Isaiah Simmons? I don't know, but I think Isaiah Simmons is going to go to number 3 because I subscribe to this Lions podcast, and what he said an interesting tidbit today. He goes, they like 3 safeties. And, he brought on another guy who said, there's a guy that was mocked 80 to 90% on all mock drafts a couple years ago. And then I asked them after the draft, after they didn't select this guy, why didn't you select him? Like, how close was it? He goes, no, we thought he was awful. He was nowhere close. So that's something always to look at. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. All of the mock drafts is like, Jeff Okudah. But really, how good is Jeff Okudah? We've seen as of late, he's number 3 on some people's boards. And so it's not as good as you think. And how sexy is it just to replace a guy? You could just draft him in the second round. So right now, I think that the Miami Dolphins may go up to 2 to the Washington Redskins, which means Chase Young is going to fall. And I forgot to mention this as well. When they trade Trent Williams, they can get more assets. And then at 5, they can just replace the guy that they just lost. So it's a win-win for the Redskins. Now, here's an interesting proposition at 4. I made a couple of mock drafts before saying, what if Chase Young falls down to us? Should we trade back? And one of them I had us trading back just to see who would be interested. The Falcons were interested in trading to 2 for Chase Young. Imagine trading to 4 for Chase Young. They'd be so antsy and so willing. And they'd be willing to give up a little bit more, I think, than what they initially were if like a Jeff Okudah would have fell. Having Chase Young fall to us would be a great asset. Now, if you select Chase Young, what do we do in the second round? I think we trade back. The Lucas Niang is not really great value there. You trade back, get a center, get a safety or something like that. I don't think that you stand pat at 36 if that happens. If you end up trading with the Falcons, now you have the 16th overall pick. I had a mock draft. You still have your Kenneth Murrays. You can still get a good linebacker at that spot, but it's kind of like the middle of nowhere. I would honestly keep on thinking about trading back from that spot. Let's say a Justin Herbert falls down there, and a team like the Patriots or the maybe even the Saints love Jordan Love and they want to trade up. That's another asset right there. But you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's a big risk to take. Is Dave Gettleman is adverse to trading that far back. The most realistic one is us trading back with the Jaguars and getting 4 and 20. I don't think we may even get Yannick. It's just like, instead of Chase Young, we can get Yannick and the 9th pick, which would probably be another tackle or whatever. Jedrick Wills, whoever falls down to us. So that's definitely an option. I think those are the 2 main teams. Maybe the Raiders, because they kind of need an edge guy. They have Max Crosby and Clelin Ferrell. But Chase Young falls down, 12 and 19. I said it's not that sexy. But, if they can offer us more, I'd be down for that. I'd always be down for more assets. But there's going to be a run and tackle, and you pretty much be giving up if you trade past pick number 9 on one of the top offensive tackles. And you can't lose this draft. If you're the Giants, you cannot come out of tonight being like, oh. You have to be coming out of tonight like, yes, we are the better team. And I think that's going to happen. Please not Wirfs. And now I promise that we do a prayer. We're going to pray that we do not get Tristan Wirfs. I think it's going to be the pick. Everyone has a hunch, but I have a hunch it's going to be Tristan Wirfs. That's my prediction. But I want Andrew Thomas. Okay, let's all gather in silence. Everybody, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Please, Giants, do not make the mistake in drafting Tristan Wirfs. He is Eric Flowers 2.0. And I get it. You like Iowa tackles, and they have been successful. over the past couple of years and for the NFL's past history. And I know SEC offensive tackles have been busts, but this is different. Tristan Wirfs may wow you with his wrestling skills, but Andrew Thomas will wow you with his football skills. Please select Andrew Thomas. Please not Wirfs. Thank you, everybody. Let's go Giants. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about today. I had my mock draft. I think I mentioned I have my mock draft on the screen. Nobody really cares about mock drafts. I just want to have it just for like a record. Oh yeah, and finally, actually, no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to see how accurate my mock draft was from my way too early mock draft from 2020. I had the top 10 picks, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Who were my top 10 picks last year in my way too early mock draft, and how close was I? I was going to do that now, but what's the use? I want to see how actually accurate it is to the actual thing. That's going to be fun for tomorrow. I'm going to react to the Giants, what they end up doing. I'm so excited. Last tidbit is the Detroit Lions are going to make a move before the draft. I follow the guy in the Lions. That's what the GM has said. You know, sometimes comments go under the radar by like the media, but he said he wants to trade in place before the draft. So, and the rumors were last night. They're pretending like they're drafting from 5. They're acting as if they're drafting from 5 tonight. So it's going to be exciting. I'm excited. I'm a Giants fan. You guys are probably Giants fans too watching this, and let me know. Who do you want? Who do you think what's going to happen? And it's all going to be different. 50 different people say 50 different things. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.